Baseball has Jackie Robinson. Hockey has Willie O'Ree. O'Ree broke hockey's color barrier on January 18, 1958, when he was recalled from the minor league Quebec Aces to dress for the Boston Bruins in a game against Montreal. O'Ree played in one more game that season and saw action in 43 matches the following year, 1960-61. While he wasn't accepted immediately at the start of his brief NHL career, O'Ree's work ethic and personality allowed those around him to see past the color of his skin. After he hung up his skates, O'Ree continued to be a great ambassador for the sport he loves.
I don't remember a time in my life that I didn't love hockey. I do remember not being a Bruins fan. As a young boy in Fredericton, New Brunswick, I grew up rooting for the Montreal Canadiens. But on January the 18th, 1958, when the Bruins called me up to make my NHL debut in a game against the Canadiens, I knew my heart would be with the Bruins forever. And I was very happy when we beat Montreal 3-0 that evening. I will never forget how my teammates in the Bruins locker room accepted me as one of their own. This was a time when some of the fans and opposing players were not ready to see a black man in the NHL. When I became the first, I remembered the advice my older brother Richard gave me. He said he was not only my brother and my friend, but my mentor. He used to say, Willie, focus on your goals you set for yourself, work hard, and stay positive. This is what I tried to do as a member of the Bruins every time I put on the jersey. People ask me if there was a significance to the number 22. At that time, there was not. It was a number that was presented to me. But looking back, I realized I was 22 years old when I reached my goal of playing in the National Hockey League. I think of the excitement I felt skating on the ice. Now, I think about the next generation of hockey players who are now getting ready to make their debut and the excitement they must feel. I've always wanted to help the next generation of hockey players. When I retired from professional hockey and playing for more than 2 decades, I knew I had something to give back to the sport I love so much. In 1998, I got the opportunity. I am proud to be the diversity ambassador for nearly 24 years. I've traveled across North America to help build and support Hockey is for Everyone. Watching these boys and girls experience everything hockey has to offer is incredible. More than 130,000 boys and girls have gone through the programs so far. I look forward to supporting the next generation of young hockey players. During my last visit to Boston, one of the highlights was seeing these young boys and girls from Hockey is for Everyone skating on the ice at TD Gardens. Looking up at the icons and legends hanging from the rafters, I never imagined my jersey would join them. Before I made it to the NHL, when I was in junior, I was struck in the right eye with a puck. The doctor told me the impact of the puck completely shattered the retina and I would be blind and I would never play hockey again. The doctor didn't realize the 2 goals that I had set for myself, playing professional hockey and playing in the National Hockey League. I told myself, Willie, forget about what you can't see and focus on what you can see. 3 years later, I was called up with the Bruins to play my first NHL game. From a young age, my heart and my mind was set on making it to the NHL. I am grateful and honored it was with the Bruins. I would now like to thank the Jacobs family and the entire Bruin organization for their tremendous honor of retiring my number. I am also grateful to many others who have helped me reach this moment. Lou Vero, USA Hockey, my agent and friend, Eustace King, Brian McBride, and my friend and esteemed colleague, Rob Woolley, who I've had the tremendous pleasure of working with over the years. I would like to thank the NHL and especially Commissioner Bettman for their commitment to diversity and inclusion in hockey and giving me the chance to promote these efforts. Of course, I want to thank my lovely wife, Deljeet, and my daughter, Chandra, for their support all these years. This is a very special moment for my entire family. To the Bruins fans, I am honored to have had the pleasure of playing before you. Thank you for your tremendous love and support. This is an unforgettable day. I am overwhelmed and thrilled to be a part of the Bruins forever. Thank you.